Here I go again with another video. This time, we're gonna work on this parallelogram. So this is a parallelogram, alright? So first, let's work out with the angles. One angle here measures 119 degrees. 119, okay? Can you see the number? 119. So therefore, we know in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. So this should also measure 119. Now we apply the formula as follows. Because since we know that the summation of all the angles, the measure of all the angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees, we know that we can do 119 plus 119 plus 2x is equivalent to 360. So our formula should look like this. So multiply this by 2, we can combine like terms or rearrange it from the highest degree to lowest degree. So 119 times 2 equals 238 equals 360. Tama? Subtract both sides by 238, you should get something like this. 2, 6 minus 5 minus 3 is 2, 122. Divide both sides by 2, and therefore, x must equal 61 degrees. So the value of x is 61 degrees. Kung chinek tayo with the use of a protractor, yan, you should get 61 here, and 61 on the other side. Yun lang. Now that we're done with angles, let's play a game called perimeter. You know already perimeter, it's just very easy for you. For the sake of perimeter, just add up all the measures. So we know that this is 4 meters here, this is 11 decimeters, and this is 14 decimeters. So you know already what to do. So the perimeter of a parallelogram is 2L plus 2W. Why is that the formula? Because opposite sides are equal. So 11 plus 14 equals 25. 25 times 2 equals 50. So the perimeter is 50 decimeters. Yan. 50 decimeters, okay? Or you can do 14 plus 14 equals 28 plus 11, 39. So tama, pwede pa rin yun. Very fast lang yun. Now for the area. For the area of a parallelogram, very easy lang yun. Base times height. The base is 11 decimeters, and here's the height provided. We got the height provided for you, and the height measures 16 decimeters. I know I wouldn't say that in reality, but I'm just assuming lang if that were true. But anyway, let's just do it. So 11 times 16. So we know that 11 times 16 equals 176. So the area must be 176 square decimeters. Yun lang. And that's it for the parallelogram. Now, for this right triangle that you see right here, look at this. We have this angle here measuring 120 degrees. Did you see the 120? So we apply the supplementary angle formula or theorem. So we should get this one to be 60 degrees. So 60 degrees ito plus 120, you should get 180, which is this straight angle here. And then we have a right angle, and then the last angle should measure 30 degrees. Alright? Now we form the 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. Now let's play the game of solving for the perimeter. Actually, to tell you the truth, it's easy to get the measures now because you just have to play the game of the 30, 60, 90 degree triangle theorem. So we know that the hypotenuse measures 5 inches. Can you see the 5 inches that I put here? Yan, it should measure 5 inches. Yan, to check with the use of a ruler, it should be 5 inches. Now the formula should go as follows. So we know already in a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, the hypotenuse is always twice the measure of the short leg. So therefore, if the hypotenuse measures 5 inches, what should be the measure here? That's right, 2.5 inches. And then for the long leg, or which you call the height, that is what you call the height or the long leg. For the long side of the right triangle, for a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, the measure is the measure of the short leg times the square root of 3. So therefore, it's 2.5 times square root of 3. Okay? And when we solve that via calculator, ano yung sagot namin? Let's check. 2.5 times the square root of 3. Yan. You should get 4.33 something. Yan, 4.33 inches. Maybe that's somewhere up to here. Diba remember this the semi part, diba? So this is divide by 2. So this is 0.5. So therefore, tama, 32. So tama, dito siya. It's somewhere between those two lines that you see here. Take note, inches is in American units, alright? Now, let's solve for the perimeter. Perimeter is very easy. You know already what to do. Just add up everything. So therefore, this is 4.33. 5 plus 2.5. So 5 plus 2.5 is 7.5. And 7.5 plus 4.33 is 3, 8, 11. So 11.83. Kung chinek tayo with the use of a calculator, we should get, yan, 11.83 something. Okay? So that's the perimeter of the figure. Now to solve for the area, madali lang yan. Base times height. Base times height, then divide by 2. So base times height, or 2.5 squared times the square root of 3 divided by 2. So let's see what happens kapag login tayo sa calculator. So therefore, we have 2.5 squared. Sorry, 2.5 squared times the square root of 3 divided by 2. Yan. So the area of your triangle must be 5.41 square inches. Yun lang. You can also do it this way. Pwede pa rin ganito yun. You can do 2.5 times, you can also do 2.5 times the square root of 3. That's the height. Then multiply that by 2.5. You get something like this, 10.82. Then your answer, divide by 2. Tama, you should get the same 5.1 square inches. Okay? Now, let's say if you're asked to convert that into centimeters. How would you do that? To do this, ang gagawin mo ay 1 inch is 2.54 cm. Take note, distribute the exponent here to here. 1 squared is just 1, right? So 1 inch squared. Tama? Then distribute on the other side. So 2.54 squared. 2.54 squared is, check with the calculator. Yan. 6.516. Okay? 6.4516 cm squared. Okay? Now, what's the answer? We got 5.41 inches squared. Then we multiply that by, we multiply this answer by 5.41, and we come up with that, with a total area of, the answer of 34.9 square centimeters. And yeah, that's it.